Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Power Time Practice here on Saturday, June 26th. My name is Sutrita. For those of you who don't know me, wishing you all a very warm welcome. We are in the month of June and we're almost finished. And where is the year going? Since January 2021, we're 6 months into the year. And that's what happens when we are cruising along in life, especially during this COVID year and a half. It has been a challenge for a lot of people. So Dr. Pillai is always willing and ready to empower us through the teachings. So we don't necessarily have to be with him sitting at his feet or traveling with him or at an event in person. We can get his blessings when we are tuning in at the right time. So power time is all about being in the right place at the right time, thinking, saying, and doing the right thing, not only in our lives, but on the spiritual path that we have chosen. Now, we've all come from different backgrounds and traditions, and Dr. Pillai honors all of that. So please don't feel like you have to give anything up. You just have to let go and let his teachings guide you to perhaps go deeper into your tradition, into your faith, into your belief, into your trust in the divine. There is a higher power that is guiding us through these challenging times that we live in. So we have new people joining, welcome, and we have people who have been coming and going, and we have people who have been sticking with us for all these years, every weekend, as many times as possible. You can join and watch the recording that will be posted right after this call to the Pillai Center Practice YouTube, where you are now. So what's happening? We are going to be getting prepared for a daily community chanting session that is going to be happening from July 1st to the 23rd. And why? Because it is a period of time of the year where we can get the most auspicious blessings and empowerments and enlightenment and prosperity consciousness pouring in through the cosmos into our being. And we can then create miracles in our lives by just thinking with this empowerment. So what's so special about the full moon in July that's coming up, as we lead ourselves up or fill ourselves up during those 23 days or so before that full moon in July? So it is called Guru Purnima. Purnima means full moon. And Guru is the teacher, the spiritual master, or any teacher who is a mentor or someone who's guiding you to be your highest and best version of yourself, to be educated in ways in which it's going to help you, technically speaking, in all the gadgets and computers and the technology that we need to use every day through communication, phones, and so on, tablets and iPads. It's kind of scary when there are new apps being introduced to the internet on a regular basis. And then we get discouraged. We think, oh my goodness, I'm out of date. But just know that Guru's grace is going to be guiding you. So the name or the title of today's presentation or this session together, we're going to be talking a little bit about why it's so important to tune into Guru's grace, because Guru's grace is God. God is within us, and we need some light shed on us so that we will go and recognize that or realize it eventually. Full to from head to toe, inside, outside, and all around. So Guru means Jupiter in Sanskrit, and Jupiter is a planet, a planetary being, actually, just like we are planetary beings, human beings on this planet Earth. There are beings or energies or intelligence on all the different planets, and they beam into us as we are revolving around the sun that represents our soul. So the sun is the center of our solar system. And then we are like a ray of the sun, but we can't see it because we're in the dark. We don't know how to access it. So somehow we stumbled across these teachings, and Dr. Pillai makes it super easy. And I'm happy to be guiding you to get the most out of Guru's grace, which is God. So Guru's grace means the energy, the intelligence, the mercy, the compassion that we need, that we may not get from people around us or even ourselves. We're so hard on ourselves for not living up to our potential. And so maybe our soul said, all right, enough of that. Let's just get our soul lit up and then keep filling our consciousness up with positivity, optimism. So Jupiter is jovial. It's Jove in the, I forget which tradition it is, but maybe it is the Celtic or something like that tradition. That it means to be jovial. It means to be optimistic, to be happy. So halfway through this year, my goodness, what's been going on in our lives? Have we been dragged down, or have we taken a big dive deep into our spiritual practices and found the light within us and cranked it up through these teachings? So Guru's grace is God. We are God. We need to wake up and smell the roses, perhaps, or smell the cappuccino, as the kids say. Wake up and smell the cappuccino. That's what my mom and dad say. They're so cute. Anyhow, getting back to Guru's grace, it is so important. This full moon in July, called the Purnima full moon, it means to be full. We're already full. We already have creation abilities. We already have miracle consciousness. We need to throw the light on the darkness that's covering it up. So it's kind of like our head is in the sand, like ostriches. We can't really see. We're scared to see, perhaps. We don't know what it is that our highest purpose is. We're very comfortable with our suffering. And Guru says, no way. So it's not just Dr. Pillai or mentors or teachers who are here on the earth plane, on other planes as well. The spiritual masters, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, all those beings who are so anxious, and they are pumping in the energies or perhaps messages to everyone. Come on, get ready. Fill yourself up with the light every single day from July 1st to the 23rd. You can get an opportunity to prepare yourself for when Guru Purnima comes, the fullness of your being. You can handle that energy because you've practiced it every day. So those calls are going to be happening at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. And you'll have to convert it to your timing wherever else you are in the world. So you can check it out on Pillai Center. You can also go on to Pillai Center. There is actually a banner, a rotating banner right now that says the Month of Guru's Grace Community Events. Prepare for the full moon of Guru 2021. Daily chanting, interactive rituals, and webinars with Dr. Pillai as well. So Guru's grace, Dr. Pillai says, is the key to experiencing miracles. And Guru Purnima is considered the most powerful day of the year to acquire it. Miracle consciousness is already within us. We need to get our hands on it. We need to acquire it. We need to know it. We need to realize it. So everything that we've done up until this point is like we're waiting for that return on our investment of time and energy and chanting and meditating and doing our spiritual practices, participating in paid services offered through Pillai Center or Astroved that are going to empower our souls. And then collectively, we can raise the roof. We can open the gates of heaven and say, come on in, all the gurus, all the teachers, all the masters, the gods, the goddesses. And when they come in, there's a tremendous amount of light, like millions of suns, light and intelligence and joy and bliss. But if we don't prepare ourselves, we can burn out like we would if we are taking in too much sun all at once. So we want to make sure that we participate in these 22 days from July 1st to the 23rd of free events. So it's free and you can sign up or just jump onto YouTube and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and then you will receive the alert that says, come on, join. And it will be about an hour long. And there are going to be many teachers who are going to be participating and guiding you. So you'll have a nice variety of of the teachers who have been committed to sharing Dr. Pillai's grace and blessings and all their experiences over the years, the decades that we've been studying with Dr. Pillai. And when you are receiving the grace and blessings, it makes us so happy because we have new friends to play with. So the 22 days of the free events with the community Pillai Center community will help to prepare you and the world with maximum benefits of Guru's grace. So again, Guru's grace is mercy, it's compassion, it's forgiveness. When we can't, when we have so much anger and frustration and sadness and memories and all the stuff that we're struggling with, we need all the blessings, all the miracles coming from different realms that we don't really know about or we're not aware. But once we become aware, once we feel it, once we know it, oh my goodness, things start to shift. And then we become uplifted or more optimistic about the challenges, and we can overcome it, and we have the strength to deal with our karma, perhaps karma light. It won't be so heavy. We'll just kind of dance on top of the karma. And then when we dance on top of the karma, we get to see from a higher perspective and choose what we are going to be thinking about and manifesting from that high viewpoint. So Dr. Pillai's Guru Prep webinar is going to be on July 10th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Join Dr. Pillai for a free live event to receive his message about the significance of Guru Purnima 2021, how he recommends you use your time and to receive in the moment teaching. So not just during that time, but you're going to be tuning in, getting the blessings, and then it's going to be guiding you every step of the way, especially when you're struggling. You will automatically turn to that teaching that Dr. Pillai gives us, that it will turn us on, and we will be able to choose more of an optimistic outlook. We'll be able to see how to resolve our problems. We will be able to turn, and there will be the person who's going to help us. So that's where the miracles come in, because you go, oh my goodness, I can't believe it is so easy. Once you're in alignment with this divine guidance. So Guru dispels darkness, it throws a light on your pathway, and all you need to do is stay on that path, and you will see and be able to experience the shift in your destiny. So if you're destined to go from point A to point B, and point A is suffering and point B is more suffering, then you can change your destiny. You can go to from point A to point C, and C is like fabulous. So you can jump over B, and there you are at C, and it's wonderful. So Dr. Pillai has decided that he's going to also be doing a webinar on the upcoming Independence Day. So July 1st. I'm from Canada, so we have our July 1st, Canada Day. They, in the States, in the US, they have their Independence Day on July 4th. So Dr. Pillai is going to be doing a free webinar at that time as well, and it's going to be called Financial Independence. So please join that. And Pillai Center Practice, Radha has posted the links here on the chat, so please scroll up and make sure that you grab those links. You'll also receive a newsletter. Make sure that you opt in, go on to Pillai Center and opt in, Power Time Practice, and then you'll automatically receive the newsletter. And then it has everything that we're talking about every week. And then the links are all there, so you're not trying to scramble. What was she talking about? Where is that on Pillai Center or Ashraved? So it'll all be there. It'll all be, Yagna will capture everything that I've talked about here or that we've done, the main chants that we do. So preparing for Guru's grace, we need to know the passwords. We need to know how to activate that consciousness inside of us. That's going to be like the username for the divine Wi-Fi. And then we know the password by the mantras or the hymns that we will sing to honor the Guru. So Dr. Pillai has asked us to invite everyone to participate in these daily chanting community calls, participate in the free webinar, so then you will know exactly what you need to do every day, build that consciousness such that when the Guru Purnima event comes, which everyone, please check out Pillai Center in the coming week or so, or the next couple of weeks, and make sure that you read about it. We'll remind you again and again to read about this beautiful time of the year. pretty much the most auspicious time of the year, besides Dr. Pillai's birthday, to receive a tremendous amount of blessings. And how it comes is so miraculous. It's unknown. You can't even fathom it. You can't imagine it. You can't know it at all. It's actually from the unknown to the known by your participating in it. So when we participate in paid services, we're actually opening up our souls, our bodies, our minds. We're diffusing our stubborn karma at the most auspicious time of the year to get the grace and blessings. From the Tamil Siddha tradition that Dr. Pillai hails from, the Siddhas are these divine beings who are ready to give us so many blessings, especially people who are following Dr. Pillai's teachings. And if you're new to the teachings, don't worry, you're in the right place. Actually, you're ahead of the game. You didn't have to hang out for too long. You're right here, right now with all of us. So we're all like little birds with our mouths open. Please give us the food that we need to feed our souls and then to quench our thirst of the soul. It is so important. And then it will help you to understand how to come out of your harms and hurdles. And that's the most important thing, because God helps those. So the God inside of you, inside of all of us, helps us to help ourselves. And that's what we want to do. When we come to every lifetime, we have a certain set of karmas that we want to work out. And guess what? We go, oh my God, what was I thinking? So we've forgotten how to do it. We're too far from heaven, or too long from the beginning of our lifetime now, perhaps, till this point in our lives. It doesn't matter how old you are or what age and stage you are on your spiritual path. It can be rough. We can have dark nights of the soul at any given moment in time. In fact, people who have been on a spiritual path for a long time, they get so discouraged. So Guru Purnima, these lead-up days are preparatory webinars that Dr. Pillai is going to be giving us, is going to be keeping us enlivened, enlightened, and get us back on track. Because those dark nights of the soul can be not just 1 or 2 nights, it can be feeling like a long time. And we just say, what's the point? So when that happens, that's the point where we say, all right, I could go backwards, which I know is just going to be a dead end, dark alley, kind of scary. So I've got to keep pushing towards light. Sometimes we run out of steam. So tuning in to the energy of the global community coming together every day, we're going to build and build that consciousness with the Guru's grace. We've got the username and password to the divine Wi-Fi connection, and then we're just flying. So with that short introduction, I would like to now dive into a preview of what that could be as we are going to be gathering starting on July 1st, which is this coming Thursday in Eastern Daylight Savings Time. I'll be the first teacher heading everything up, and then there'll be Swamini Vali, Lalita Varahi, Padma, and Donna Devi. So we have a lineup of really experienced teachers, and they're so lovely. They have all these blessings that have come through Dr. Pillai. And then when we read the questions and when we hear about people's shared experiences, it triggers our memories, and we just go, oh my God, this is where I can talk about the trip that I was on, where Dr. Pillai at Guru Purnima gave us a tremendous blessing. When I just thought that my life couldn't get any worse, it got worse. And then all of a sudden, everything shifted. I got back home from the trip and my whole life turned around. So these are key turning points in our lives throughout the year that we can really receive the blessings. So blessings are always there, but to receive it, to realize it, to take it in, to experience it, that's what we're here to do. So we'll start out now with it's going to be a puja offering. We'll have a little bit of a meditation. We will do some chanting. I'll be guiding you all the way through, and Radha is going to be posting the different chants. So the Guru Gita is the mantra for Guru. Guru means the creator, the sustainer or maintainer energy. the destroyer of negativity. So that's what Dr. Pillai has. He's Dattatreya Shiva Baba, meaning that he has the Brahma, creator energy, Vishnu, the sustainer, maintainer, protector energy, and then Shiva, the protector or destroyer of negativity, and he protects us from being bombarded internally by maybe negativity that's coming up, old memories, the skeletons in our closet are jumping out and scaring us. It may be that we have lost a job or a loved one, or someone is sick, or even we are sick. Our health isn't very good, or we have chronic illnesses and we just need a breakthrough. We need the energy and the empowerment as well to come out of it, to have that optimism. So Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. That's Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Maheshwara is a name for Shiva. So these are the three energies or gods that Dr. Pillai has embraced, and the divine has said, you're the one who can handle all this. So Dattatreya, that is made of these three divine beings, are energies, and those energies are inside of us as well. And you may say, oh my goodness, I'm not even from this tradition. I don't have a clue what you're talking about. It's the same with the Christian tradition, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. So any Trinity is that is through all the traditions. If you look at all the traditions, you will see there is some Trinity. So it's above, below, and on other planes as well. And it's inside, outside. So we need to align with that energy, connect with that energy, wake it up inside of us. And with Guru's grace, we will see it. We will know it. We will experience it. So the Guru Gita, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat, Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. We're going to sing it. If you don't know what I just said, don't worry about it. You can relax and listen and allow those sounds to take you on a journey. Maybe by the end of the 22 or 23 days together, you will come to know it. And if not, you will just continue to listen to it. And like a lullaby, allow it to soothe your soul. We're all crazy in our minds with thoughts, running here, running there. But our soul is super intelligent, and it can take us into a very blissful state, a very deep state, a very quiet, calm, peaceful state. And it can hold us there. And we can go, oh my God, I'm not thinking a thought. This is awesome. And then you might see divine beings, or you might go on a dream journey. Even though you're in a meditative state, you might go deep and then go on a dream journey with Dr. Pillai. So whatever happens to you right now, just allow yourself to just go with it. Some people snore away, they fall asleep, they wake up and they go, oh my God, that was the best. Some people are awake and they're agitated. Stick with it right to the very end, because all that stuff is coming up to the surface to be cleared. And what other way can you scatter those dark energies than have Guru's grace and blessings illuminating what is bothering you, bringing it up to your awareness and saying, do you want to keep this, or do you want to let it go? Burn it in the light, purify it in the light, because this is not just a light that you switch on. This is a divine light. So then your soul will go, oh my gosh, this is what I've been waiting for. And your soul's thirst will be quenched, or its hunger, you'll be fulfilled, you'll be satisfied. And then we'd love to hear what your experiences are on the chat. So Guru Gita, the hymn to the Guru, bringing creative energy, sustaining or maintaining energy, and then energy to destroy negativity is going to be woken up, and you're going to feel it. Maybe not for some, but just hang in there right through the very end. And that's what happens. Pop. And then all of a sudden you go, I'm done. It's like taking a big garbage can to the curb when the garbage truck takes it away, and you go, oh, finally, it's away from me. It's gone from me. I don't have to sort through it anymore. So then we are also going to be introducing Om Guruve, which is a great mantra. It's super simple. It is the mantra for Guru, also the planet Jupiter, again, fortune, luck, and grace. It's an energy within us, also in the cosmos. So we want to align with that mantra as well. And then we are also going to do the avatar arti, which is offering light to Dr. Pillai's image here, which we can see. And it is a mantra that has been given to Dr. Pillai to bring to the whole world, to bring enlightenment to the whole world. So he's empowered spiritually and materially to give tremendous blessings. And when we use these passwords, Om, Aim, Hrim, Sarvalokaya, Adithyaya, Shiva Satguru, Baba Yaswaha, all those words are going to be waking up the soul, the solar energy. It has everything to do with the sun. So it's going to make you feel bright and shiny and intelligent and make things to grow in your life, including your bank account. Maybe not your waistline, but it will help to also purify your soul. So without the sun in our solar system, we would not have any growth. Nothing would be happening. The planets wouldn't be going around anything, and neither would we. So there's a lot depending on this sun or this solar energy, and then we can feel this ray of light and golden energy and intelligence, and it will give us that authority in our lives, or that royalty consciousness, the leadership consciousness that we want to have. We want to be the leaders in our lives, not victims of our lives or victims of circumstances and blaming. And maybe we do think, oh my goodness, I don't know, it's somebody else's fault. After a while, you kind of get sick and tired of saying that, don't we? We get sick and tired of being sick and tired too. So the sun will wake that up inside of our soul, and our soul will say, hey, here's the resolution to your problem. We'll go, how come I couldn't see that? And that's where miracle consciousness comes in. It's already there, but Guru's grace will say, hey, let's turn it on. So that Mula Mantra is going to be also something that we'll practice today and then during those daily chanting calls. All right, we got enough people here to get this party started. If you do have an image of Dr. Pillai, or you can just use this image on your video screen, and if you have a candlelight or a ghee lamp, you can also use that. And we're going to show the ghee lamp during the avatar arti. So avatar is the God coming through the Guru. And then it is going to be waking up that Guru inside of us, that God-like energy inside of us. We're going to plug in to that power source. And so you can offer the light, and I'll dim the lights down. So we'll really get into an ambience. Again, if you fall asleep, totally fine. If you wake up, that's great too. If you do a combination, that's fine. If you're agitated, then move around. Allow stuff that's negative and congested in you or pain in you to be freed up. You don't have to be all stiff and uptight. So go with it. Everything that Dr. Pillai shared, when he shares that everything that I say, please take it and do whatever works for you. There are no hard or fast rules. And then as you go along, you'll be more empowered. You'll be more aligned with that energy. You'll be able to handle that energy. You'll be steady like the eye in a storm. Everything is swirling around in your life and in your mind, but you feel that peace, that center, that happy place inside. And then you'll know, oh, nothing can touch me. Nothing can disturb me. And that is worth, it's so valuable. You can't even put a price tag on it. All right. So without further ado, well, let's get into it. I'm going to move away from the camera for a bit, but you'll hear my voice, and we'll go through this practice together to prepare us for this upcoming 3 weeks or so, to prepare ourselves for the full moon, the Guru Purnima in July. All right, here we go. So you can be gazing again at the image, or you can close your eyes, whatever happens to you, just trust. You may be gazing and your eyes are, really watery, or you might have some emotional experiences where you have kind of like a cathartic energy happening. That's okay. You want to release whatever you've been holding on to. So trust in whatever is going to happen. The divine is guiding you and it's supporting you. And then Dr. Pillai, his grace and blessings will be with you. So you can be closing your eyes and putting your attention internally while we get set up to receive the elementalization blessings that are going to come when we get to that part as we do the Guru Gita and the power, the Mula Mantra. So your eyes are closed. You're putting your attention internally. Put your attention even in the away from your mind, away from your brain, away from anything that is causing you to be distracted. So put your attention into the base of your spine and then also the legs, right down into the feet. So feel your legs starting to vibrate, or there's some sensation that is cueing you to say, hey, there's something going on internally. So Ganesha is the elephant-headed being. He has a pot belly and he rides a mouse. And his energy is in the legs. And what does he do? He removes obstacles. So in order for us to move forward, we literally have to move our legs to step forward, one foot in front of the other. So imagine a reddish orangish light pouring down your legs, into your feet and toes, into the ground. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah Nirvignam Kuru Kuru Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Now imagine a ray of light shooting up your backbone from the base of your spine all the way up through the top of your skull. And this ray of light keeps going up, 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 connecting with all the divine beings. It's like you're sending us an SOS and asking for a divine Wi-Fi connection. Now to enliven this ray of light that will strengthen the connection to the divine beings in spiritual realms, we'll activate the chakras, the psycho-spiritual centers, starting at the base of the spine. Move up to the heart center, middle of the chest. Move up to the throat, clear the throat. Move up to the middle of your brain, the third eye. Float back down to the base of the spine and pour your energy down your legs once again, right into the earth or the ground. Connect with the earth element, with the sound. Na, 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 na. Move up to your navel, your belly, abdomen. Connect with the water element. Imagine filling your belly with water. Man, 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 man. Now move up to the middle of your chest, the heart center that expands, opens up all across the chest, even down the arms, into the hands and fingers. Connect with the fire element in the chest and arms and hands. She, 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 she. Feel your heart's desires burning to be manifested. And move up to the throat, the mouth, the nostrils. Connect with the air element or the subtle air, prana. Va, 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 va. Now, move up to the two eyes. Keep them steady and still. Keep the eyeball steady, still. Focus on the right and left brain, also the midbrain. The whole brain lights up with your attention. Connect with the ether or Akash or space in the brain and eyes. Ya, 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 ya. Now, imagine Dr. Pillai appearing before you in a form you're familiar with, or the image that you see on the screen, or a light, a vast light. Imagine it entering every cell of your body from head to toe, cleansing your stubborn karmas with this light, the spiritual transmission or darshan coming from Dr. Pillai's image. Soak it up, fill yourself up with the light that will illuminate ways out of your challenges, will empower you to experience miracles, the consciousness that is your birthright. It will wake it up inside of you. Turn it on and you will be it. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Now make a prayer to Dr. Pillai to enliven your soul, to change your destiny, to give you the light, the super intelligence, the grace, the blessings in a way that you can receive it, that you will know it in your own individual way, that he knows. He's connected with you. It's dispelling the darkness. That's what Guru does. It dispels darkness and then throws light on the path that you need to take that will be more fulfilling, more rewarding. So imagine whatever you want help manifesting or a way out of your problem. Imagine it being done already. And Guru's grace is providing the blessings, the mercy, the compassion, the forgiveness. Connect with that energy. Think about the challenge in your life or whatever you want to manifest. And then slowly, you can open your eyes. The light is on now, the altar where you can be gazing towards the image of Dr. Pillai. And we're going to empower this statue, this image, to help you to connect with it, receive whatever blessings are there for you today. So we're going to be offering 5 different items that represent earth, water, fire, air, and space that you just activated in your chakras. And this is called a puja or elementalization. So we'll begin by offering food that represents the earth element. And we're going to use the mantra Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. And then what we'll do after we offer all the elements or all the items that represent the elements, then we're going to go into a deep chanting meditative state where you can connect with the energy coming from the empowerment of this image. Food. Guru loves cashews, so there's cashew clusters, there's some figs, there's some cashews there. And think of it, it's cash. So you can offer whatever you have. I just happen to have it on hand. So this is my right hand. When you're doing this at home, you can try it out. Use your right hand always to make the offering. And we will begin. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Now we'll offer water, representing the water element. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Now we'll offer the ghee lamp that represents the fire energy. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Now we'll go and offer the incense that represents the air element. And incense also clears the space, and it also calms our ego down so that we get into a different state of consciousness. We stop thinking so much about worries and things like that. And we'll just connect with the divine immediately. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. And then we will offer the flowers that represent the space, the ether, the Akash. Flowers like a text message, your appeal to the divine. It will take it immediately, zing. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. 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 Now, you can keep your eyes open or you can close your eyes. You can open and close them as you wish as well. But when we close our eyes, we connect deeply with this image on a subtler level. We take it in. So the image helps our imagination, our ability to create a better reality with Guru's grace. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. So this is the Guru Gita, the song to the Guru. So let's sing it like a lullaby or take it in like a lullaby to your soul, from his soul to your soul. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Para Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Para Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Para Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Close your eyes. Connect with your heart center. It's huge. It expands your chest, goes down your arms. Embrace the blessings. Embrace Dr. Pillai's spiritual transmission, empowerments coming to you. Take them in. Hug them. You can keep your eyes closed or you can open them. We're going to chant the mantra for Guru, also Jupiter in Sanskrit. Om Gurave Namaha. 108 times. Super easy, super gentle, like a lullaby to your soul. Om Gurave Namaha. 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 Make a prayer to connect with the sounds that will awaken prosperity, fortune, luck, grace, mercy, compassion, optimism, joy. Ask is a mantra, as Dr. Pillai shares. Ask for the blessings to manifest. The blessings are there, but you need the manifestation ability. And that is beyond your mind. So it can only come through the grace, the God within you. And Guru will light that up and show you the way out. And if your eyes are closed, you can now open them, just gazing towards the image. We have this beautiful big ghee lamp here that we're going to offer the Avatar Arti. So Avatar is God. It's come into this being who can handle the energy of omniscience, omnipotence, omnipresence, all-knowing, all-powerful and everywhere within us and all around us. So we'll use the Mula Mantra that will be posted to the chat as well. Merge with the energy of Dr. Pillai. Om Aim Hreem Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Satguru Bhavaya Swaha Om Aim Hreem Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Satguru Bhavaya Swaha Om Aim Hreem Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Satguru Bhavaya Swaha. Make your prayer of gratitude to Dr. Pillai for guiding you to be here, to participate in something that you may not understand at the level of the mind, but your soul knows. And that's what he is all about. He's guiding our souls. That's what a true spiritual master does. And Dr. Pillai wants us to have everything in life, not just to have spiritual energy and some visions and spiritual experiences. He wants us to manifest from all that intelligence that we connect with. So the whole key to being on the earth plane is to think whatever you want to manifest and empower it to be so. Because God is within us. And with those words, we can empower whatever it is that we need in life at any given point in time. With Guru's grace and blessings, may you be peaceful, joyous, happy, and then also pray for whoever needs it. Maybe there are people who are in your family or your community who need your prayers. Collectively, we don't know what this is going to do to, in a cosmic sense. But we just did something that we will perhaps never know. And it'll be a good thing. We won't get in the way. So let's pray for the world to come out of this challenging time with grace and ease of the Guru and all Gurus, all masters, preparing us in these coming weeks to receive tremendous blessings, not only at the end of it, but all the way through. So enjoy the journey. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, and peace to the soul. Peace to the environment, peace to the world. Enjoy the blessings coming from this, your participation, and also the image of Dr. Pillai. It's rocking. And slowly, slowly come back to yourselves. So I'm just going to be turning the camera towards me to say hello and thank you for joining. So that was fun. I sure had fun. And look at Dr. Pillai smiling. So thanks everyone for joining. Those of you who need to go, please tune in, come and join our daily chanting practices starting on Thursday, July 1st at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Happy to be kicking off the 22 days together, and there will be other teachers, as I mentioned earlier, Swami Nivali, Lalita Varahi, and also Padmaji and Donna Devi. So we are so excited to be guiding you along with and to help you to learn the Mula Mantra, also the Guru Gita, and then give you the pearls of wisdom that Dr. Pillai has shared with us. We can then give it to you, and you can enjoy the blessings of this very powerful time of the year, this most auspicious time of the year, to connect with Guru's grace. Guru's grace is God, and God is in us. So God is merciful, God is compassionate, God is joy and bliss and happiness. It's light, it's all-knowing, and it's everywhere. It's all powerful. So we need to experience that little by little. So we're going to work on it. And today was the day that you had an experience. I can see on the chat, oh my goodness, it's lighting up. So please do share your experiences on the chat. I see people saying that they're very grateful. They're expressing gratitude. So thank you. Many thanks. Angela is saying here, there was a subtle softness in my heart as you conducted this. So beautiful. Thank you. It's Guru's grace and blessings that I can even do this, because I don't know what it's going to do. He's just empowered me, like all the teachers over the years, to be the mouthpiece to when he can't be around. His energy, his blessings, his grace, his empowerment is coming through. So I'm very happy that you're experiencing that energy, because definitely it is Dr. Pillai's grace and blessings. So that's what we're here to do, is to illuminate what's happening with everyone. So light up everyone else and bring that intelligence, bring that joy, bring that happiness to this space, so you can go away from this practice today and be empowered and be feeling more optimistic and joyous, and maybe feeling a lot lighter or uplifted at least, or energized. A lot of us are like sleepy or lethargic, and we just need to feel energy. And then that will help you to continue on. So you can do this practice or review it. You can learn how to offer the different items that energize either a statue or an image of Dr. Pillai, or just doing it, offering it to the video when you're going along. So you can put a tray in front of your TV, or your computer or your smartphone or your tablet or your iPad or whatever it is that you're using. And then you'll have that image of Dr. Pillai right here. And then you can offer the food item that represents the earth, and then offer the water representing the water, offer the incense the fire, or a candlelight or ghee lamp that represents the fire element, and then the incense represents the air element, and then the flowers. If you even have one flower petal, and even if you don't have a flower, you can offer fruit. That is also a fruit, is like the flower of the tree, right? So you can play with it. If you just have water, you can just offer a little sprinkle of water. Even if you don't have a glass to put the water in, you can just sprinkle some water in front and put it on a tray, or put it on a cloth like I have here on the altar. And then you will feel the energy. So these are divine techniques. It's spiritual science. So you got to try it out. You got to experiment with it, using your own self as an experiment as well, part of the experiment. And then you feel it, you know it. No one can negate that. So we don't want to just do this and then you don't try it out. We want you to try it out and experience it as well. It's super easy. And you don't have to have an altar. You can use technology. It's all done over here. And then you just have whatever you have on hand, you can use. So Sushmita is saying, it came to me that when I do manifestation practices, I feel It's not fair to my acquaintances that I do practices and gain and I feel not so nice. What's the right thought here? It's always a problem with us spiritual people. We always feel bad for other people, or we feel like, oh my goodness, I'm manifesting and they're not. And here's the thing is that it's kind of a negative ego that spiritual people get into. So we have to, as God, as it's written in all the scriptures, and the spiritual masters will say, you have to help yourself first before you can help anyone else. So feel good about it, feel blessed, feel this like you're a trailblazer. Maybe turn it around to, hey, I'm going to be out there bushwhacking, so that it becomes clear. And then whoever is following on the path with me, whether they're on a spiritual path or not, they'll be following me in life. They'll be part of my family or part of my friends or acquaintances or workmates or whoever it is. They're going to be you're going to be throwing the light. You're going to be shedding the light for them to see. And perhaps they will experience miracles. And then you will just be like, hey, that's cool. I didn't have to do anything. So turn that thought around to you're the chosen one, perhaps, if you want to think of it that way, that you're a soul that has decided to come into this lifetime and to illuminate or light the path for others. Not by you saying, hey, do this, do that, by your own transformation, by your own ability to manifest. And then you inspire people. So what is inspiration? It means that the spirit has gotten into you and is pouring through you. And then it is lighting or motivating or inspiring others to deal with their issues, whatever way they choose to. But it will wake up. It's like a switch will turn on. And the light switch will go on, and then the light will be in the whole space of your life, all aspects of your life. So hopefully that helps you. So Laura's saying here, Laura Lakshmi, thanks to Babaji for helping us have a conscious life and an enlightened state of being for the supreme good of all. Awesome, beautifully said. Faraz is saying, thank you so much. With our Guru's grace, look forward being there for all the days of the practice. Glory to Babaji, the greatest guru of our times. And when Faraz says that, some people might not understand his fervor, his deep conviction, his knowingness. Like many of us, we just are so moved. It's so true. That's what Guru Gita is all about. Mula Mantra is all about. The light is there. You can see everything, so that it becomes your truth. And no one can say, oh no, you're delusional or whatever. You feel it, you know it. It is moving you towards manifesting a beautiful reality, like you would experience a little piece of heaven on earth, if you will, in everyday life. And miracle consciousness is our birthright. And it is that thing that drives us. We must experience miracles, not sometime down the road. Every breath we take, every step we take, everything we do, every word we speak. So when it's infused with Guru's grace, we can just say, glory to you, because I'm going to manifest the opposite. I just know I'm going to negate it. That's the human condition. It says, I really want this, but then it says, I don't know how to do it. I don't think it's going to happen. So Guru says, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say you can't do it. And I'm going to say, yes, you are right, but I'll do it. So you keep doing the teachings, keep participating, do your best. Think about the goals that you want to manifest. That's really, really important. Write it down. Create a vision board. Maybe you want to do that during this 22-day challenge, is that you look at your vision board every day. Cut out pictures out of magazines or wherever it is, newspaper, maybe some really cool sayings. You can cut it out and paste it to your vision board. You can have a vision board on your computer. It can be a technical vision board. You could have pictures or images that are in your photos section of what it is that you want to manifest. So it flashes in your mind. And then when your eyes see it, and you say it, it becomes your reality inside of you. Everything must start from within. And we're so tired of the skeletons, those scary things, and all the bad memories, and all the pain and the suffering that we've gone through in our lives. And we keep, our shoulders are up to our ears thinking, oh my God, life can't be that good. It's something bad is going to happen. So we have to throw the light on all of that nonsense and scare those skeletons out of the closets. Let them go free. Get out. You're too scary. And I don't want to be scared anymore, or mad or angry or upset or feeling lethargic, or I can't do it for whatever reason, or it's someone else's fault. That must be crushed. And so how it gets crushed is with Guru's grace. So we'll just stomp on it, and such that you can only see the light and only experience the light. So merge with Dr. Pillai's grace and blessings through these mantras, through these hymns, and feel there's no right or wrong way of singing it. There are different tunes that you can go on to Google, you can search Dr. Pillai's. When we play the daily chanting for the community calls that are coming up for Guru's Grace, you're going to hear it in Dr. Pillai's voice. Whoa, that is going to rock you. So you're going to experience it at a whole new level. And every day you're going to build on that, expanding that consciousness inside of you. And then you'll feel, oh my goodness, I am protected from the inside out. So nothing can stop me. I'll become unstoppable. Sushmita is saying, Suchita, when do we do the practices and we face strong criticism that are sometimes insulting? What is the right way to tackle this? Here's the thing, Sushmita, or anyone else. We can think about, perhaps, you're just invited. This is an invitation. You don't have to share what you're doing on your spiritual path. It's a very intimate path to be on, or practice, or faith, or belief. It's your own. For some reason, you are just drawn to this. So there's no need to really invite anyone to know what you're doing. So it's kind of like it's your time for yourself, your time for your true self. And you want to cherish that. You want to protect it. You want to embrace it. You want to keep it near and dear to your heart. And we don't even know what's going on with our own selves, let alone what we could explain to other people as we are doing practices, or as we are going through perhaps karmic hiccups and we're so out of sorts. How can we even explain to someone else what's going on? And they may say, you're doing all these spiritual practices and look at you, you're still miserable, or you're still upset, or blah, blah, blah. So it can just go into a vicious cycle. So what Dr. Pillai has shared, and many of the masters do, commune with God, be quiet, be still, and know that you're God. You don't need to tell anyone what you're doing. In fact, it's probably best if you just, can do your spiritual practice. Even if people say, hey, what are you up to? What are you doing? You could just say, I don't know. I'm just, downplay it. You don't have to explain a thing. And then if you can, lock your, put your doors, close your altar after you put the light out, or, don't keep it out in the open. So if people say, wow, you're all lit up, what are you up to? You can just say, oh, I'm working out. I'm doing things. I'm eating right. I'm thinking good thoughts. What about you? Always turn it to what about them? And then they will tell you all about their life. It's so fabulous, or it's so awful. So please, consider it. And you're invited to just explore that and see how it goes. Sue is saying here, Babaji is light, love, life, every minute, every day. Wonderful. Nangai is saying here, different people experience miracles in different ways. For us, last Sunday, due to lightning, an electric socket exploded, and the divine preceded us or protected us? Protected us, yes, Nangai. And when that happens, which it happened to me last night, I was asked to host a call, or help to host a call, the Mystery School premier call today. And So I was preparing, to get ready, and something inside of me said, get the audio, get the image to put up on the screen share, even though I'm co-hosting, and Angali was the host. And then my internet went out. It kind of exploded. We had a big storm here and exploded when I had that thought. And I thought, oh, geez, maybe I won't be able to get on. So I'll just go off the bed. Everything's ready. And then I realized, oh no, I don't have the correct audio. So quickly in the morning before the call, I pinged Radha Paru, who is the lead for this program throughout all the years that Mystery School has been going on. And I said, Radha Paru, can you please just send me the audio practice? And she said, oh no, Angali already has it. And I said, please send it to me, because I just have a feeling there's like all these sparks flying and things are happening and the internet's coming on or it's not. I don't know what's going to happen. So as it turned out, for within about a few minutes of the audio practice, the meditation, Angali's line dropped, and it never does that. So poof, the electrical went out and she was gone or offline. And then I said, oh my goodness, there it is. So those little technical gremlins, they will get to you, but you always have to have a backup and trust your intuition. Trust that even if people say, oh, you don't need to do that, or you're crazy, or that, whatever, or don't be so paranoid, it's something that, especially when sparks fly, Nangai, that means that some karma has been challenged, or it's been diffused, it's been burnt. And so whatever was going to cause me to not be prepared, it actually said, hey, be prepared now for whatever is coming next. So the divine is always trying to communicate with us, especially on this path with Dr. Pillai. It can be a lot of this kind of technical or lights exploding or electrical things happening. So you don't want to get shocked, especially electrical shock physically. So make sure that you keep safe, and then eyes open and be alert. There's a new karma coming up, and it's going to be a good one if you're prepared. So thanks for that sharing, Nangai. And I hope your situation has eased up a bit. Lots of gratitude here. Elizabeth is saying, thank you, Citrita. My candle in front of my image of Dr. Pillai was dancing like I see in a fire lab. Fabulous. So people who are new to the term fire lab, it's homa or heaven in the Indian tradition, the language, the different languages of India. And it means to this God, this divine being, Agni, he's a fire god. And then offering different items to the fire will invoke him. And then he will become this vortex for all the divine beings to come, because they are like, burning sun's light and energy, and like the burning bush, you could go blind. So Lord Agni says, hey, come through me, the fire. I am the fire from heaven. And then I will create the door, the portal for all the divine beings to come, receive the offerings, and then purify your body, mind, and soul, and answer your prayers. So thanks for sharing about feeling like your candle became that, because that's how simple it is. You may not think this is an elaborate production here, or ritual, if you will. Rituals make you feel rich. They enrich you, and they enrich your soul. So that's where it is. It's starting from the inside, and then you manifest outside very easily. So thanks so much for sharing that, Elizabeth. So Lulu is saying, thank you so much for Guru, beautiful meditation, always most beautiful altar. Yeah, it was interesting because I had all these flowers, and then it was like, no, not enough flowers. So I went to the store just before I started the puja, and I found these fabulous red and white flowers, pink and white flowers, and there were enough to like put all around. And that's what we want to do too, is when we offer the flowers, again, what do the flowers represent? The space, the ether, the Akash. So everyone's heard of the Akashic records, the records of everything we've ever done in our lives and other lives, other lifetimes. maybe future lives. So we want to grab on to all the fabulous manifestation thoughts and then diffuse or wash away those thoughts that are going to be challenging. So what does the flower do? It will go in a race in a metaphysical, if you will, way or an alchemical way. It can be that this flower is going to be the fruit that you want to manifest. So if the fruit is fabulous relationship, perfect health, money in the bank, a certain amount of money, or a new job, a new career, a new business, a new project, healing and harmony in your relationships with family, self, and others. So these are the main areas of life. So that flower goes to the Akash when you hold it and you say the mantra or you offer it to the image of Dr. Pillai, the Guru. With heart and soul and body and mind, it will do wonders for you. So it will automatically take your prayers, your messages, your pain, your suffering to the Akash and offer it to the records, the record keeper of the Akash, and to the divine beings who are going to be supporting you. And then they shower you with blessings, because we need to know what to offer that will get us into that realm, the spiritual realm. So all these different items that we offer, especially the flowers. So surround yourself with flowers. Bring lots of flowers into your space. Now, maybe don't buy Doritos chips or stuff that you spend money on, a new pair of sandals. How many sandals do you need? So, consider buying flowers. And every time you offer the flower, you can say, I'm offering this to erase the negative karmas and then to empower my manifestations. Give me miracle consciousness. That's what the flower does. So lots of flowers. We're here today. So I'm just going to scroll up. Lots of thank yous again. Pillai Center Practice with the yellow banner here on the chat is Radha, and she's so graciously posted the mantra. So Guru Gita is Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. So all that is a hymn that says, give me the ability to create manifestations from my God self. Light me up. Destroy or dispel the darkness, the ignorance, that which I'm ignoring. I don't even know that I can create in a miraculous way or instantaneous manifestation. Or I crush it, I deny it, I doubt it. That's the negative mind comes in. I feel like I can do it, and then boom, the door slams shut. So Guru Brahma will say, we're creating it anyways. Even if you shut the door, you say Guru Brahma, creator. Guru Vishnu, sustainer, protector, maintainer. Also have joy and happiness while you're creating. He's the party god. And then Maheshwara is the form of Shiva, who is destroyer of negativity, and he will protect your manifestation. He will create protection all around you and get rid of those little gremlins that are trying to trip you up. So those sounds: Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. It means that I bow to the Guru, who is showing me the light inside of me, who is waking up that Guru inside of me. And then I am aligning with that Guru's grace, that Guru's energy, that intelligence, that all-knowing, that omniscience, omnipotence, omnipresence. And I'm not going to be burnt to a crisp, because that's the grace of the Guru, is to show you God without making you too tired or too spacey or not understanding. He will just do it for you. So that's Guru Gita, the hymn. Then the Mula Mantra, Om Aim Hreem. So Om, omniscience, omnipotence, omnipresence. I'm the sound of the goddess Saraswati to create. It also gives tremendous amount of intelligence. It helps you with your education, technical things. It helps you to move in life with, like, you're dancing. And So she helps you to want to understand technology, internet, use your intelligence, maybe create a business that you're just like, no way, I can't do that. She'll just say, keep pushing you to do it and say, it's easy, just do this. So this energy will wake up inside of you. It will be the intelligence that you align with and then get things done. You don't have to think too much. So music, dance, arts, writing, you might get into writing blogs or articles or something, maybe doing YouTubes. So Om Aim, that intelligence, Hreem is this connecting energy to raise you up, this highest self-esteem with this goddess, the Kundalini, moving up into your brain and giving you all that bliss inside of your brain, relaxing your mind, keeping you calm, that happy place inside, no matter what is going on outside. Sarvalokaya means everything is auspicious everywhere. And it's inside of me, but I gotta wake it up. Adityaya is the sound of the sun. So the sun is your soul. And if you could just be that one little ray of light that rocks your chakras, that lights them up and expands your soul, and your body, your mind, and soul align with that energy, that ray of light, then you can do anything. It's the highest intelligence. And then you, dun, 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 you feel like a king or a queen, that royalty consciousness. And Shiva Sadguru means Shiva is this energy that is prosperity and enlightenment. It is Shiva Shakti. It is the power of the goddess, the power of the god. It is balance. And then Sadguru means the truth. So the dispeller of ignorance, darkness, and then the truth of who you are, you will know it. And then Bhava Swaha, Bhava, B-A-B-A, removes Papa, P-A-P-A, that is sin or mistake. Or even Papa is like what we call a father. So we inherit the sins of our father through the genes that we share through the lineage. So if it's great genes, fabulous. But if we have these mistakes or we keep repeating again and again and again, it becomes sin. It becomes we miss the mark. That's what Dr. Pillai says a sin is. It's like you missed the mark. You did the wrong thing. It's not a big deal, but it can be if you keep repeating mistake after mistake after mistake. You make a stake and you miss opportunities. You get so stuck. So Baba removes Papa. So Ba is light. So light. Dispel the darkness, dispel all that stuff that you think that you're stuck in. And in your genes as well. And then it transmutes the genes. And then the DNA becomes open to align with spiritual DNA. And then you can live that miraculous life. So that's what Om Aim Hreem Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Bhavaya Swaha means right now. Come on, show me. Show up. Be here now. Let me feel it. Let me experience it. And so that it's so remarkable that I will always thirst for more, or I'll always want more. I won't be satisfied. I always hunger for it. So that's the Mula Mantra that Dr. Pillai was given maybe in the past 10 years or so through a divine being. And that's what happens, is that gurus get to a level where they are going to be doing really big things for not only people who are following their teachings, but for the whole world. So in order to handle this kind of energy that comes in with this Mula Mantra, so Mula means root as well. It's going to get to the root cause of all the suffering in the world, including inside of each and every one of us. So we're just kind of going along for the ride. So the more we can do this Mula Mantra, offering the light, again, it can be a candle light or a ghee lamp, or some people say, well, can it be any kind of oil lamp? Yeah, sure. But if you can, everyone can get a candle light pretty much around the world, or ghee lamp. Now you can explore that. And why we say that is because there's a different energy with it. So play with it and you will know what we're sharing about. So Mina Kamari is saying here, wow, Dr. Pillai's webinar on the 4th July and Guru Purnima, best thing we could have. Thank you. Absolutely. Dr. Pillai is pouring out all these blessings. So please invite your friends, your family members. It's all free to come and view these videos, these live calls. They can participate or watch the recording. They don't have to do it with you. In fact, a lot of people say, I hear my daughter in the other room, where she said, no, I'm not going to do it. And then you can hear it playing in the other room. So, and then you don't have to say anything. You just kind of wink and you just go, yay. So the more people who are going to be receiving these key sounds that will unlock the secrets of their souls, collectively, we are going to be raising the roof and inviting the divine to come in, not much more, all across the globe. So Dr. Pillai is going to do the live YouTube live stream on July 4th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 noon Eastern time on economic independence. Sorry, I said it was financial independence. It's now economic independence. So Independence Day is July 4th in the US, and Dr. Pillai has coined the title of independence. So the links for the Guru's Grace, Pillai Center community events, July 1st to the 23rd, for those of you who are just joining, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. The link is there to join. And then please click on this subscribe button and then thumbs up if you like it. We always like to see that you're having a good time. And then please do share your experiences. Send it in to office@pillaicenter.com, or you can send it to sutrita@pillaicenter.com with your questions, your shared experiences, and we can share that with Dr. Pillai as well. So it looks like I've scrolled through the comments and the shared experiences, the questions. So maybe we'll wrap it up. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks to everyone on the team for helping out, supporting these calls, Radha, Yagna, and everyone else. We have so many team members. It takes a village to get this out to you. So thanks so much, everyone. And mostly thanks to Dr. Pillai for guiding all of our souls to come together. So God bless you all, and we will see you when we see you next. Namaste.